Bimidbar chapter 8, verse 1 through chapter 12, verse 15. And Yodhe spoke to Moshe, saying, Speak to Aharon and say to him, When you put up the lamps, let the 7 lamps give light in front of the lampstand. And Aharon did so. He put up the lamps to face towards the front of the lampstand, as Yodhe commanded Moshe. And this is the work of the lampstand, beaten work of gold. From its base to its blossoms it is beaten work. According to the pattern which Yodhe had shown Moshe, so he made the lampstand. And Yodhe spoke to Moshe, saying, Take the Levites from among the children of Yisrael, and you shall cleanse them, and do this to them to cleanse them. Sprinkle water of sin offering on them, and they shall shave all their body, and shall wash their garments, and cleanse themselves, and shall take a young bull with its grain offering of fine flour mixed with oil, while you take another young bull as a sin offering. And you shall bring the Levites before the tent of appointment, and you shall assemble all the congregation of the children of Israel. And you shall bring the Levites before Yodhe, and the children of Israel shall lay their hands on the Levites. And Aharon shall wave the Levites before Yodhe, a wave offering from the children of Israel. So shall they be for doing the service of Yodhe. And the Levites shall lay their hands on the heads of the young bulls. And one shall be prepared as a sin offering, and the other as a burnt offering to Yodhe, to make atonement for the Levites. And you shall have the Levites stand before Aharon and his sons, and then wave them, a wave offering to Yodhe. Thus you shall separate the Levites from among the children of Israel, and the Levites shall be mine. Then after that the Levites shall go in to do service in the tent of appointment, when you have cleansed them and waved them as a wave offering. For they are given ones, given to me from among the children of Israel. I have taken them for myself, instead of all who open the womb, the firstborn of all the children of Israel. For all the firstborn among the children of Israel are mine, both man and beast. On the day I smote all the firstborn in the land of Mitzrayim, I kadoshed them unto myself. And I have taken the Levites instead of all the firstborn of the children of Israel. And I have given the Levites as a gift to Aharon and his sons from among the children of Israel, to do the service of the children of Israel in the tent of appointment, and to make atonement for the children of Israel, that there be no plague among the children of Israel when the children of Israel come near the Kodesh place. Thus Moshe and Aharon and all the congregation of the children of Israel did to the Levites according to all that Yodhe commanded Moshe concerning the Levites. So the children of Israel did to them. And the Levites cleansed themselves and washed their garments, and Aharon waved them, a wave offering before Yodhe, and Aharon made atonement for them to be cleansed. Then, after the Levites went in to do the service in the tent of appointment before Aharon and his sons, as Yodhe commanded Moshe concerning the Levites, so they did to them. And Yodhe spoke to Moshe, saying, This applies to the Levites. From 25 years and above, let him come into active service in the service of the tent of appointment. And at the age of 50, they retire from active service of the service, and serve no more. But they shall attend with their brothers in the tent of appointment to guard the duty, but shall do no service. Thus you shall do the Levites regarding their duties. And Yodhe spoke to Moshe in the wilderness of Sinai in the 1st month of the 2nd year, after they had come out of the land of Mitzrayim, saying, Now let the children of Yisrael perform the Pesach at its appointed time. On the 14th day of this month, between the evenings, perform it at an appointed time. According to all its laws and right rulings, you perform it. And Moshe spoke to the children of Israel to perform the Pesach. So they performed the Pesach on the 14th day of the 1st month between the evenings in the wilderness of Sinai. According to all that Yodhe commanded Moshe, so the children of Israel did. But they were men who were defiled for a being of a man, so that they were not able to perform the Pesach on that day. So they came before Moshe and Aharon that day, and those men said to him, We are defiled for the being of a man. Why are we withheld from bringing near the offering of Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh at its appointed time among the children of Israel? And Moshe said to them, Wait, let me hear what Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh commands concerning you. And Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh spoke to Moshe, saying, Speak to the children of Israel, saying, When any male of you or your generations is unclean for a being or is far away on a journey, he shall still perform the Pesach of Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh. On the 14th day of the second month between the evenings they perform it. With unleavened bread and bitter herbs they eat it. They do not leave of it until morning, and they do not break a bone of it. According to all the laws of the Pesach they perform it. But the man who is clean and is not on a journey and has failed to perform the Pesach, that same being shall be cut off from among his people, because he did not bring the offering of Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh at its appointed time. That man bears his sin. And when a stranger sojourns among you, then he shall perform the Pesach of Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh. He shall do so according to the law of the Pesach, and according to its right ruling. You have one law, both for stranger and the native of the land. And on the day that the Mishkan was raised up, the cloud covered the Mishkan, the tent of the witness. From evening until morning it was above the Mishkan like the appearance of fire. Thus it was continually. The cloud covered it by day, and the appearance of fire by night. And whenever the cloud was taken up from the tent, after the children of Israel would depart, and in the place where the cloud dwelt, there the children of Israel would camp. At the command of Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh the children of Israel departed, and at the command of Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh they camped. They remained camped as long as the cloud dwelt above the Mishkan. Even when the cloud lingered many days above the Mishkan, the children of Israel guarded the charge of Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh and did not depart. And so it was, when the cloud was above the Mishkan a few days, according to the command of Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh they camped, and according to the command of Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh they would depart. And so it was, when the cloud dwelt only from evening until morning, when the cloud was taken up in the morning, then they departed, whether by day or by night. Whenever the cloud was taken up, they departed. Whether 2 days or a month or a year that the cloud lingered above the Mishkan to dwell upon it, the children of Israel camped, and it did not depart. But when it was taken up, they departed. At the command of Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh they camped, and at the command of Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh they departed. They guarded the charge of Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh at the command of Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh by the hand of Moshe. And Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh spoke to Moshe, saying, Make 2 silver trumpets for yourself. Make them of beaten work, and you shall use them for calling the congregation and for breaking camp. And when they blow both of them, all the congregation shall meet before you at the door of the tent of appointment. And if they blow one, then the leaders, the heads of thousands of Israel, shall gather to you. And when they blow a shout, the camps that lie on the east side shall depart. And when you blow a shout the second time, then the camps that lie on the south side shall depart. They blow a shout for them to depart. And when the assembly is to be assembled, you blow, but do not shout. And the sons of Aharon, the Kohanim, blow the trumpets. And it shall be to you for a law forever throughout your generations. And when you go into battle in your land against the enemy that distresses you, then you shall shout with trumpets, and you shall be remembered before Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh, your Elohim, and you shall be saved from your enemies. And in the day of your gladness, and in your appointed times, and at the beginning of your months, you shall blow trumpets over your burnt offerings and over your peace offerings, and they shall be a remembrance for you before your Elohim. I am Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh, your Elohim. And it came to be on the 20th day of the second month in the second year that the cloud was taken up from the Mishkan of the witness. And the children of Israel departed, journeying from the wilderness of Sinai. And the cloud dwelt in the wilderness of Paran. Thus they departed for the first time, according to the command of Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh by the hand of Moshe. And the banner of the camp of the children of Yehudah departed first, according to their divisions. And over their army was Nahshon, son of Amminadab. And over the army of the tribe of the children of Issachar was Nethanel, son of Tutsur. And over the army of the tribe of the children of Zebulun was Eliab, son of Helon. And the Mishkan was taken down, and the sons of Gershon and the sons of Merari departed, bearing the Mishkan. And the banner of the camp of Reuben departed according to their divisions. And over their army was Elitzur, son of Shedeur. And over the army of the tribe of the children of Shimon was Shelumiel, son of Surishadai. And over the army of the tribe of the children of Gad was Eliasaphat, the son of Deuel. And the Kehathites departed, bearing the Mikdash, while the Mishkan was put up before they came. And the banner of the camp of the children of Ephraim departed according to their divisions. And over their army was Elishama, son of Ammihud. And over the army of the tribe of the children of Manasseh was Gamliel, son of Pedahshur. And over the army of the tribe of the children of Benjamin was Abidan, son of Gidoni. Then the banner of the camp of the children of Dan, which formed the rear guard of all the camps, departed according to their divisions. And over their army was Ahiezer, son of Ammishaddai. And over the army of the tribe of the children of Asher was Pagiel, son of Akron. And over the army of the tribe of the children of Naphtali was Ahira, son of Ainan. Such was the order of departure of the children of Israel, according to their divisions when they departed. And Moshe said to Hobab, the son of Reuel the Midianite, Moshe's father-in-law, "We are departing for the place of which Yod-Heh-Wah said, I give it to you. Come with us, and we shall do good to you. For Yod-Heh-Wah has spoken good concerning Yisrael." And he replied to him, "I am not going, but I am going to my own land and to my relatives." Then he said, "Please do not leave us, because you know how we are to camp in the wilderness, and you shall be our eyes. And it shall be, when you go with us, and then it shall be that whatever good Yod-Heh-Wah does to us, the same we shall do to you." So they departed from the mountain of Yod-Heh-Wah on a journey of 3 days. And the ark of the covenant of Yod-Heh-Wah went before them for the 3 days' journey, to seek out a resting place for them. And the cloud of Yod-Heh-Wah was above them by day, when they went out from the camp. And it came to be, whenever the ark departed, that Moshe said, "Rise up, O Yod-Heh-Wah, and let your enemies be scattered, and let those who hate you flee before you." And when it rested, he said, "Return, O Yod-Heh-Wah, to the countless thousands of Israel." And it came to be, when the people were as complainers, it was evil in the ears of Yod-Heh-Wah. And Yod-Heh-Wah heard it, and his displeasure burned. And the fire of Yod-Heh-Wah burned among them, and consumed those in the outskirts of the camp. And the people cried out to Moshe, and Moshe prayed to the Most High, and the fire died down. Then he called the name of that place Taberah, because of the fire of Yod-Heh-Wah had burned among them. And the mixed multitude, who were in their minds, lusted greatly. So the children of Israel also wept again, and said, "Who is giving us meat to eat? We remember the fish which we ate without cost in Mitzrayim, the cucumbers and the melons and the leeks and the onions and the garlic, but now our life is dried up. There is naught to look at but this manna." Now the manna was like coriander seed, and its appearance like the appearance of bdellium. The people went up and about and gathered it, ground it on millstones, or beat it in the mortar, and cooked it in a pot, and they made cakes of it. And its taste was the taste of cakes baked with oil. And when the dew fell on the camp at night, the manna fell on it. And Moshe heard the people weeping throughout their clans, each man at the door of his tent. And the displeasure of Yod-Heh-Wah burned exceedingly, and in the eyes of Moshe it was evil. So Moshe said to Yod-Heh-Wah, "Why have you done evil to your servant? And why have I not found favor in your eyes, to put the burden of all these people on me? Was it I who conceived all these people? Was it I who brought them forth, that you should say to me, 'Carry them in your bosom,' as the foster father carries a nursing child to the land which you swore to their fathers? Where am I to get meat to give to all these people? For they weep before me, saying, 'Give us meat to eat.' I am unable to bear all these people alone, because the burden is too heavy for me. And if you are doing this to me, please slay me altogether, if I have found favor in your eyes, and let me not see my evil." Then Yod-Heh-Wah said to Moshe, "Gather to me 70 men of the elders of Yisrael, whom you know to be the elders of the people and officers over them, and bring them to the tent of appointment, and let them stand there with you. And I shall come down and speak with you there, and shall take of the ruach that is on you and put it on them. And they shall bear the burden of the people with you, so that you do not bear it alone yourself. And say to the people, Kodash yourselves for tomorrow, and you shall eat meat, because you have wept in the hearing of Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh, saying, Who is giving us meat to eat? For it was well with us in Mitzrayim. And Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh shall give you meat, and you shall eat meat. You are going to eat meat, not 1 day, nor 2 days, nor 5 days, nor 10 days, nor 20 days, but for a month of days, until it comes out of your nostrils and becomes an abomination to you, because you have rejected Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh, who is among you, and have wept before him, saying, Why did we come up out of Mitzrayim? And Moshe said, The people in whose midst I am are 600,000 men on foot, and you have said, I give them meat to eat for a month of days. Could flocks and herds be slaughtered for them to be sufficient for them? Or could all the fish of the sea be gathered together for them to be sufficient for them? And Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh said to Moshe, Is the arm of Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh too short? Now see whether my word meets you or not. And Moshe went out and spoke to the people the words of Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh, and he gathered the 70 men of the elders of the people and stood them around the tent. And Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh came down in the cloud and spoke to him, and took of the ruach that was upon him, and placed the same ruach upon the 70 elders. And it came to be, when the ruach rested upon them, that they nebu, but did not continue. However, 2 men had remained in the camp. The name of one was Eldad, and the other one was Medad. And the ruach rested upon them. Now they were among those listed, but did not go out to the tent, and they nebu in the camp. And a young man ran and informed Moshe, and said, Eldad and Medad neba in the camp. And Yehoshua, son of Nun, Moshe's assistant from his youth, answered and said, Moshe, my master, forbid them. And Moshe said to him, Are you jealous for my sake? Oh, that all the people of Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh were Nebaim, that Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh would put his ruach upon them. And Moshe returned to the camp, both he and the elders of Yisrael. And a wind went forth from Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh, and it brought quail from the sea, and let them fall beside the camp, about a day's journey on this side, and about a day's journey on the other side, all around the camp, and about 2 amma above the surface of the ground. And the people were up all that day, and all that night, and all the next day, and gathered the quail. He who had least gathered 10 homers, and they spread them out for themselves all around the camp. The meat was still between their teeth before it was chewed, and the wrath of Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh burned against the people, and Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh smote the people with an exceedingly great plague. Then he called the name of that place Kibroth Hattawah, because they were buried, the people who had lusted. For Kibroth Hattawah, the people departed for Hatzeroth, and they were at Hatzeroth. Now Miriam and Aharon spoke against Moshe because of the Cushite wife whom he had taken, for he had taken a Cushite wife. And they said, Has Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh spoken only through Moshe? Has he not also spoken through us? And Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh heard it, and the man Moshe was very humble, more than all the men who were on the face of the earth. And suddenly Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh said to Moshe and Aharon and Miriam, You 3 come out to the tent of appointment. So the 3 came out. And Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh came down in the column of cloud and stood in the door of the tent, and called Aharon and Miriam, and they both went forward. And he said, Hear now my words. If your Nabi is of Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh, I make myself known to him in a vision, and I speak to him in a dream. Not so with my servant Moshe. He is trustworthy in all my house. I speak with him mouth to mouth and plainly, and not in riddles. And he sees the form of Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh. So why were you not afraid to speak against my servant Moshe? And the displeasure of Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh burned against them, and he left. And the cloud turned away from above the tent, and look, Miriam was leprous, as white as snow. And Aharon turned toward Miriam, and look, a leper. And Aharon said to Moshe, O my master, please do not hold against us the sin in which we have done foolishly, in which we have sinned. Please do not let her be as one dead when coming out of his mother's womb, with our flesh half consumed." And Moshe cried out to Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh, saying, "O El, please heal her, please." And Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh said to Moshe, "If her father had but spit in her face, would she not be ashamed 7 days? Let her be shut out the camp 7 days, and after that let her be readmitted." And Miriam was shut out of the camp 7 days, and the people did not depart until Miriam was readmitted. Hallelujah.